And I answer.
You know what these dry bones is? These dry bones is a people that's not physically dead, beloved. They are spiritually dead. They've been separated from their God.
Can these bones live? Can these bones live? Can these bones live? Can these bones live? On my
All praise, glory to the Father and the Son. All praise and glory to the Father and the Son. Israel, how y'all doing today? We're coming upon the Passover, the unleavened bread, one of the best feast days in the world. All of them is great. But we upon our first one coming up soon. So Israel, how y'all doing today? Hope y'all doing well. We send prayers out to Israel Church, Brother Reggie, and their family right now. Keep them uplifted, keep them in your prayer. At these times, I send prayer out to my brother, King Marcus. Keep them in your prayers right now. Keep all our people in your prayers, keep them uplifted high, family, because we ain't trying, doing times, and we got to band together. We got to be that remnant. I know a lot of folks, say they want to be a part of the remnant, but, the Father, he work on the inner man. And what you show him inwardly that manifests outwardly show, do you really want to be a part of the remnant? There's a lot of Hebrews as ourselves, Israelites, know each other, but we have to, band together and talk sometime, even if it's just FaceTime, Google chat service, you got Zoom chat service. You got many different ways to get in contact with your family when it's time to sit down and have talk. I enjoy talking to my people, I thank the Father for just allowing me to be here right now, being able to talk to y'all. I hope y'all had a great day, these plantations, they workers. And I don't think a lot of our people tired of working at these plantations, because if they'll band together. But Israel, I come to you today. I want to read Romans 10 in its entirety. I want to read verses 1 through 21, if the Lord is willing. And I will call this, do you believe in the word of life? Do you believe in the Father? Do you believe in the Son? Do you believe in the Son, Jesus Christ, Yeshua, the Messiah? Do you believe in him? Do you believe what the Father had him to do for us, Israel? So we're going to get into that on later, because this is going to be short. I'm not going to hold y'all long today, Israel. So let's get into it. Brethren, my heart desire in prayer to God for who? Israel is that they might be saved. Israel, for they might be saved. So, the Father, he want to save all of us, but we know all can't go. But, we got to pray for one another. We got to band together. I'm going to keep saying that throughout this lesson. We got to band together. We got to pray for one another. Sometimes we don't agree on things. But hey, don't let an agreement keeping you from being family. We all have different understanding, knowledge of this book. So the Father he gives some more than the other. As you decrease in this book, the Father increasing you out of this book. But you got to put the time in with them. Got to put the time in with the book. So the only way you're going to know the Father and the Son, putting time in with them. Each and every day, like you put time in anything else you love and like. And I hope who you love and like first on the menu, on that list, is the Father and the Son. Then everything else come next. But let's keep reading, family. Let's keep reading. Verse 2. For I bear them records that they have a zeal of God, but not according to the knowledge. Because our people, they had their education knowledge. They had their worldly knowledge. They had their own knowledge that they think they have. Instead of just believing the book. Like the Father said, through my precepts, you get an understanding of them. They hear every false way. Reading this book, reading it chapter, verse by verse. Read the precepts. Getting them. Not just sitting there listening to some man. No, as I read, I'm just some man. Let the Father using the vessel. Read along. Go do the precept. Read the chapter. Do your homework. Get on the phone. Talk to one another. FaceTime one another about this word. Because this is what it's all about, Israel. I love my family. I love my spiritual family. I call y'all my family. That's what y'all is to me. You know what I'm saying? I thank the Father for all of y'all, you know. That's family to me. You know, I hear from all of y'all every day. You know, that's even more of a blessing, you know. Your worldly family don't mess with you when you live in this book. Believe that they done away with it. Even the words say it. Even the Son said what he was going to do away with. That family, that earthly family, he going to do away with it. He working with you, that earthly family going to be done away with because they not going to agree and buy about this book, majority of them. But let's keep going. For they being ignorant of God's righteousness and going about to establish their own righteousness have not submitted themselves unto the righteousness of God. See, we just talked about that. You know, I'm going to carry on because we just talked about that. I don't have to add none of that. Let's keep going. For Christ is the end of the law for righteousness to everyone that believe. Do you believe in this book? Because if you believe in the book, that means that you believe in the Son and the Father. You believe in Christ if you believe in this book. You believe in the Messiah, you believe in this book. Do you believe in Elohim? Do you? Something you have to ask yourself. Let's keep going. For Moses described it, the righteous, which is of the law, that the man which do those things shall live by them. Moses showed those people when he came out the mountain. On top of that mountain, he came back, he showed them he had what? 2 stone tablets, Israel. 2 stone tablets that had all what the Father asked you to do. You know, because ain't no such thing keeping those 614 laws or 13 laws, however y'all want to call it. The Father gave us 10, all the way down to 2. He gave us 1. That you fear and love him and love your neighbor as you love yourself. He said, all of them, if you keep just that. But our people have a carnal mind in this walk. And you know, we know about the Sunday people, but I ain't talking about the Sunday people right now. I don't have time to talk about them right now. I'm talking about the people that are trying to really make the kingdoms. We know some of the people in the Sunday church trying to make the kingdom. But I'm talking about people that bring this book out. Still think with that carnal, Pharisee and Sadducee mindset. Y'all got to get out that mindset living in the physical all the time. The Father's going to deal with that mind spiritually. He want to deal with that spiritually. He want to see what the inside all about. A lot of our people do a lot of talking, but they don't do a lot of walking. They don't do a lot of working. They don't do a lot of showing the Father and the Son, not man, but showing them that they love him. Let's keep going, Israel. I'm going to read that verse again. For Moses described the righteousness which is of the law, that the man which doeth those things shall live by them, live by the book. Let's keep reading. But the righteousness which is of faith speaketh on this wise, say not in thy heart, who shall ascend into heaven, that is to bring Christ down from above. We already know who did that. We know he did that. And then let's keep reading. Or who shall descend into the deep? We know who went to the deep. The Messiah. Let's keep reading. That is to bring up Christ again from the dead, the abyss. All praise to the Father and the Son. I just thank them all the time for the things they did for us, and we ain't worth it for these things. We ain't worth it of what they did for us. Each and every day we need to give them thanks. We need to give them honor. We need each and every day tell each other we love. Why? I love y'all, Israel. I love the Father and the Son. I love y'all. You know, we don't say that enough and we don't do that enough. Saying is one thing, but doing is another. But let's keep going. But what say it? The word is nigh thee, even in thy mouth and in thy heart. That is the word of faith, which what we preach. We preach this word. We bring out this word to our people because we love the Father and the Son first, and we love our people second. That's just the commandment. That's the commandment he gave all us, that he gave wisdom not understanding this book to do. Male or female. Because see, a lot of these males think they just don't want somebody to bring this book out. Females can bring it out too. We read this book. We just know they can't bring it out of the church. That's it. But other than that, a lot of females know this book better than a lot of males I'd have seen and talked to. So, you know, we learn from one another. We all learn from one another. Ain't about who know this book the best. It's about how to do distribute this among ourselves to our people. Doing that, showing that you love them. But let's keep reading this. Let's keep reading this book, Israel. All praises. That if thou shalt confess with thy mouth the Lord Jesus, and so believe in thy heart, shall believe in thy heart that God had risen him from the dead, thou shalt be saved. You know, how many of our people really believe this? But you got to believe this in this book. You know, you got to believe in the visible God. Then you're going to see him. You're going to see him. You know, you're definitely going to see him. You're going to either go through the gate or you're going to get thrown over there in that lake of fire. But you're going to see. You know, but you got to believe. A lot of our people getting ready to celebrate this hell of a day coming up. You know, and a lot of our people, let me say this real quick, Israel. And I like that verse right there. I love it. Because, see, who was the Passover? Huh? Who was that perfect lamb? Even the example that he gave you of the lamb when they had to kill a perfect lamb was a he. When they had to kill a he lamb. Sheep, lamb, you want to call it. The lamb, I'm just going to keep it the lamb. When they had to kill one. You know what I'm saying? They had to kill the lamb. You know what I'm saying? That was showing you then what was to come with the Son. And I just want to give y'all a little more enlightened. Have you ever thought about this? Because I want y'all to think about this, you know, and just consider this. When they killed the lamb, and who killed the lamb? Israel. So who killed the lamb when it came as man? Israel. Think about that. That's something to put on your mind. But what did they didn't do? See, when the Son came as man, when Yeshua, Jesus Christ, came as man, when he got killed, beaten for us, they didn't have to smear his blood on no poles no more. Because he gave his blood for Israel, died for Israel, died for our sins, died for the world's sins. You know, Israel, we have to really read this book, start getting that in that spiritual mindset of understanding this book. A lot of our people still want to be physical and carnal about this book. This book all spiritual, but it's all love for us. You know, sometimes the Father just, you know, he elevates you in this book of wisdom, not understanding with your people. The ones that take the seed and plant it and keep watered and keep growing in this book, the more the Father gonna keep helping you get through this great time of tribulation. Our people got to believe. You know, look at all the things he did for the people that did not believe, even though they was out there in the wilderness for 40 years. Think about it, Israel. Think about it. But let's keep reading. Let's keep reading. For with the heart man believeth unto righteousness, and with the mouth confesses is made unto salvation. For the scripture said, whosoever believeth on him shall not be ashamed. Woo, y'all understand that. A lot of people, they're ashamed of the Father and the Son, but the Father and Son told you, you be ashamed of my Father. Before man, I'm going to be ashamed of you before my Father. Not keeping these commandments, doing what you want to do. I mean that you're ashamed of the Father. You want to do what man say do. But wake up, Israel. Wake up. Let's keep going. For there is no difference between the Jew and the Greek. For the same Lord over all is rich unto all that call upon him. Now let me talk about that right now, since these people think he was talking to these people and that people and this people and that people. What did the Father and the Son say in this book? Israel is all that I know. So who he talking to? Israel. The 12 tribes. And don't be trying to classify the 12 tribes because you don't know. Did the Father classify them in this book? No, he did not classify them in this book. He gave you 12 tribes, the name. He didn't put no people with them. We know the one we scatter everywhere. But you can't classify certain people on. Let's keep reading Israel. For whosoever shall call upon the name of the Lord shall be saved. How then shall they call on him in whom they have not believed it? Who don't believe in him? Israel. Not all Israel, but the majority of them. But let's keep reading. And how shall they believe in him of whom they have not heard? You go talk to the Israelites right now about this book right now. I don't want to tell you, they ain't got no time. I got a word of the family to tell me in a minute. I got no time. I want to hear about you talking about the Bible. I said, oh, okay. I'll leave it right there. You know what I'm saying? Now, if the Father moved me to go back and talk, that's what I'm going to do. But when they do that, you got to dust and keep getting them up. That's even your brothers and sisters in the truth. When you trying to correct them, they don't want to hear it. You dust off and keep moving. The Father can show them better than I can show them. I can promise you that. He can show you better than I can. I can guarantee you that. That's what the book say. Not what I say, what the book say. Let's keep reading. And how shall they hear without a preacher? The Father showed us this word to give to our people. Show us this word to give to our people. To bring it out to our people. Let's keep going. And how shall they preach except they been sent? As it is written, how beautiful are the feet of them that preach the gospel of peace and bring gladness and tidings of good things. This word is bringing good and tidings things to our people. This word is. Oh, it's a beautiful thing. Y'all know. It was built at first, but we kept eating it, kept filling that spirit man up. And guess what? It got sweeter than honeycomb. Just got good to us. This book just so good to us. Especially you living it and doing it. Doing it to your best of your ability. Doing your best of your ability to live. Let's keep going, Israel. But they have not all obeyed the gospel. For Isaiah said, Lord, who had believed our report? Woo! Oh my goodness. Let's read that one more time. Because a lot of people gonna get out here and kill a lamb and roast them and all that stuff coming up. That's done away with. Sacrifice is done away with. That's the problem with our people. They too physical thinking. Get in the spirit. Taking all your bread, all that out. Take the leaven out of you. I thank Brother Reggie. I thank Israel Church for putting me up on that right there, showing me that. Brother Hebrew Sean, all them. Get the leaven out of this. Out of this house. Out of this house. Get all that physical stuff away from me. That's the problem with our people. They love to look good on the outside, but the inside filthy, destroyed. The inside right. That's what the Father wants you to do. Get the leaven out that body, out that heart, out that mindset. Let's keep reading. Let's read that again, though. But they have not all obeyed the gospel. For Isaiah said, Lord, who had believed our report? Who believed it? We gonna see. We gonna see who believed it. Because Israel don't like to be corrected. Israel don't like to be corrected. Let's keep going. So then faith cometh by hearing, and hearing by the word of what? The book. This book. Let's keep reading. But I say, have they not heard? Yes, verily, their sound went into all the earth, and their words unto the ends of the world. What is being done now? You got the internet, you got everybody bringing this book out from every part of this world. So you don't say you ain't heard the word. You heard the word, you just don't want to obey it. Obey the book. Believe in the book, not no man. Believe in this book right here. Let's keep going. But I say, did not Israel know? First Moses said, I will provoke you to jealousy by them that are no people, and by a foolish nation I will anger you. Did that happen? If it didn't happen, why are we still in this situation right now? But let's keep going. But Isaiah is very bold and said, I was found of them that shout me not. I was made manifest unto them that ask not after me. Woo, what the word do? Manifest out this book. Let's keep going. But to Israel he said, all day long I have what? Searched it for my hand. Stretch. Let me say that again. But to Israel he said, all day long I have what? Stretched it forth my hands unto the disobedient and gainsaying people. He still got their hands stretched out to these people that don't believe. Israel, you got to believe this book. You got to do what this book say. You got to live this book. But that say, Israel, I love y'all. Y'all be safe. All praise, glory, unto the Father and the Son. Hey, few days of pro, let's enjoy them. Let's do them spiritually in the mind. Let's do them for the Father and the Son. Let's enjoy them with each other. I thank y'all. I thank y'all for just turning on and listen to the word of the Father, because it's not my words. They were nothing but love this way. Israel, peace and blessing. 12 tribes scattered worldwide. Always love Israel. Always love. With that say, hey, if the good Lord say and willing, the Most High and his Son, I shall see y'all again. That's it. Shalom.
Still up 4 a.m. Just thinking, pondering, mind doing 100 miles an hour. Just wondering how they killing our people and we can't even defend ourselves. Thinking how did Christ do this night and day all by himself? Dang, it's two of us, bro. I gotta do more. Gotta go beast mode, pull a straight 24, become an insomnia addict. Star Leader, Psalms 121, read 1 through 4. Can't be scared doing this work. This truth is really real. That's why I say stuff in my songs that could get me killed. Thinking, should we make another elders on me? I know they hurt, they don't know me. They probably want to put the feds on me. I just want to rap truth, not cause division. Now they told not to talk to me like I'm in detention. I could care less, cause that sleep I do not miss it. Not really with the back and forth, I just need you to listen. When Yeshua return, it's gonna be really real. When he come back, he ain't coming back to chill. From the precepts that I read, he coming back to kill. And we risking it all over a cheap thrill. Hey, we gotta do more to raise the crime rate. Like Dub say, whole society of some reprobates. I'ma keep on staring up to truth till the sky break. Cause you're on your own, on judgment day.
If you wanna be saved, you gotta endure. Look inside of your heart and make sure that it's pure. On the road to redemption, watch out for detours. Put your name in the book and position secured.
epiphanies, just like the Juice Crew. My perspective when I give it to you, I'm never being objective, being selective. Who I give this truth to, they might not accept. I'm afraid of rejection, that's why we're so hard to stay in the highest blessing. I say a 41 to 10 when it gets depressing. So when he has a function, I'm in conjunction with it. Yeah, on them Sabbath days, yeah, I keep it living. Be cautious of the winter on them Sabbath days. Flee in the summertime if you get away. Be cautious of them Judas is coming as Yeshaya. They say they in the character, but they act as lying. Research for yourself, what they sell, don't buy it. It's like I'm speaking in code, but my real Judas got it. If I put it in my songs, then it's really real. They get mad when I whistle like I'm Emmett Till. So the words that I speak, they must cut for real. If they bring out the guillotine, it's a righteous kill. We gotta do more than raise the crime rate. Like Dub say, whole society of some reprobates. I'ma keep on stirring up the truth till the sky break. Cause you're on your own, on Judgment Day.
And if you wanna be saved, you gotta endure. Look inside of your heart and make sure that it's pure. On the road to redemption, watch out for detours. Put your name in the book and position secured. I'm coming, are you ready for me? I'm coming, are you ready for me? I'm coming, are you ready for me? I'm coming, are you ready for me?
I am the Messiah, there is none higher. The terror's destination is fire, along with Pharisees who conspire. If they admit to their wrongs, I could forgive them all, but in error they go along as pride before the fall. The wheat will hear my voice and see my face as the angels go forth and bring them to my place. The meek will rejoice when they hear me say, well done, my good and faithful servant, on Judgment Day.
You gotta endure. Make sure that it's pure. Watch out for detours. Position secure. Are you ready for me? I'm coming. Are you ready for me? I'm coming. Are you ready for me? I'm coming. Are you ready for me?
Long live the King of Israel. New level, new devil.